Lawrence Shankland. What a guy for Hearts, and he could be on his way out. But no, he's not, because Lawrence Shankland has dismissed speculation linking him with a move to Saudi Arabia, and he won't take any interest in transfer talk. Brother, he is in Edinburgh to stay, and yeah, I mean, he literally gave this first hand himself. I mean, it is claiming that, oh, the Edinburgh Evening News wrote this article, but we all know where it came from. It was Clyde Super Scoreboard. Let's be real, that's exactly where it came from. I mean, he was literally on it, doing an interview. You've got Gordon Duncan, talking about, oh, that was a great wee game there against the mighty Rosenborg Shanky boy. And he's like, aye, and then he's like, but are you going to Saudi Arabia, brother? And then Shankland actually made a joke like, well, if they offer me the Neymar money, I'll be away tomorrow. Something along those lines, which, you just don't get that down in England, man. One, because the money up here's pish, and two, because, well, it's pish, I actually think, football shouldn't be getting what they get in England and Saudi Arabia, but it's banter in Scotland. It's down in England, man. Like, as best it gets is, like, Micah Richards making a joke and Roy Keane just sitting there. Be like, the straightest face ever. I mean, that's as good as it gets, honestly. When do you get the presenter going, it's 0-0 at the break, and then McFadden going, it's 1-0. When do you get that? Didn't it? You don't. It's fucking shite. You look at Gillette Sort of Saturday with that jobber in charge now. It's not Jeff Stelling. Jeff Sterling, damn it. Where are they? Who knows? I don't know where they are. But Shankland, he can talk a good game and say he won't take any interest, but we'll have to wait and see. If Hearts accept a bid, and then he gets hit with like, oh, do you want 100 grand a week, 80 grand a week, whatever it is going to be a week? I think Shankland, well, I definitely have to maybe rethink what he said if we're going to be honest about it. But Yanis Hadji, another guy who could potentially be out of the country just due to the simple fact that Michael Beale ain't playing him. And it says here, Romanian playmaker Yanis Hadji, his total Rangers manager Michael Beale, he is unhappy about being a bit part player. And I'm unhappy about Hadji being a bit part player. Hadji says that his fitness is back. And that the only thing keeping him at the team is the manager, but he has to respect the manager's decision, blah blah blah. And for me, I just don't really understand why Hadji ain't in the team. Like, you've seen against Morton, like every single one of the subs helped the team. They really didn't. For me, I'm pretty sure he is part of the European squad. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, I think he has to be. But Hadji, is just such attack minded and creates chances out of fucking nothing. Like, even his shots, like, just wins his corners and things like that. I mean, actually starting like a John Lundstrom in midfield over fucking Yanis Hadji. I mean, that should be a sackable offence, man. That's exactly what Beale did against Greenock Morton, but it is what it is. Aberdeen chairman Dave Cormack says the Dons are close to signing 2 or 3 players with a 4th, a real possibility by the end of the window. But staying with Aberdeen striker Morawiecki, Big Bojan, has come out and said he's eased fears that he could depart Pataudry this summer by confirming he wants to stay in the North East and test himself on the European stage. Of course, Aberdeen this week will be taking on Hacking in the Europa League playoff. For me, Aberdeen have got to go through. Like, obviously they're guaranteed Conference League, but Europa League is the better competition. There will be the better gates. There will be the better teams, And, I mean, obviously if Aberdeen are looking to do something, maybe you'd rather be in the Conference League. But let's be real, it's not like if Aberdeen go into this Europa League group stages, like, 3rd place is a complete write-off for them. It's not. I mean, I think any team in Scotland, realistically, apart from the Champions League, right? See if you're going into the Europa League or the Conference League, and you feel like you've fucking no chance of even 3rd place, I think serious questions have got to be asked. And that goes for any team in the top flight, man. Like, I mean, I'm looking at you, St Johnstone. It wasn't too long ago you guys were pumping Galatasaray. So come on, do it. Play the game, son. But anyway, guys, I'm fucking Storm Grass, man. They were beating everybody, St Johnstone. The mighty Saints. But anyway, that is where Fog Football is going to leave you. We'll be back soon. Make sure you check out the Fireplay Cup review show that was up earlier on the day, and providing some waster actually bothered to upload it, but I've got faith it'll be there. And then later on the night we'll probably have the European preview show with some other transfer news. We've got Todd Cantwell, Chris Sutton, Again, they're not really slabbering at each other, but Chris Sutton slabbering about Celtic signings and Todd Cantwell responding to Celtic trolls. So we'll be back soon, but until then, peace.